Hello, my name is Resham and my student ID is 2315117, and now I'm going to talk about the chapter second, culture. So the definition of culture is when in society people sharing material, non-material things. It could be like clothes, feelings, emotions, tools in society is known as culture. And culture and biology is while biology is like that what we are born with, and the culture is that what we are learned from others in society, from our school, parents. For example, biology can teach us like we are feeling hungry, but in culture we know what to eat, how to eat, when to eat, and where to eat. Now is culture universal. Culture universal is a practice, belief, custom that exist in all human society, but it is serves as in different way. To explain it more, in a human society, all humans share their basic needs like food, family, safety, but they are sharing it in different way. Like for example, family system, religious belief, art and culture, cooking and eating. Now is anthropocentrism and culture relativism. Anthros- Anthropocentrism is belief that people feeling like that their own culture is better than others. And in culture relativism is that when people don't argue with other and they don't judge others culture, they understand and respect all the culture and all the reasons, all the customs. Xenocentrism is when people disrespect our own culture and respect others culture. Xenophobia is when people hate others who came from other parts and love their own culture. And now is about in a society. In culture is made of several key of element that together shape how people live, things, and interact in society. For example, belief, value, norms, symbols, language. Real culture is that what happening in real, just such as honesty, dishonesty, and social control means when someone is forcing us to follow the rule regulation in the society. Ideal culture is that when some behavior which people would love to have but they don't. And sanction is punishing formally or informally people for not to follow the rules and regulation. Culture shock is that like whenever we see anything new which we never expected from another or from our own society is known as culture shock. And now I'm going to talk about subculture and counterculture. Subculture culture is a group of society in our large society which that has unique values, customs, norms, lifestyle. They are not different, but yes, still they share some many of things which have unique culture. They are not different from some way. For example, teenagers, gamers, skateboarders. Counterculture is that when some group of people sharing something that is rejected by society is known as counterculture. For example, um, happies in 1960s, they are not too much danger and they are not obvious that they are always bad. For example, in a company, not every employees are bad, some of them are good who are working hard. Now I'm going to talk about the theoretical perspective on culture. Cultural functionalism. So according to that, society is like a building with different part of, and they are doing the work together to maintain the stability in the society. If they are not working together, then it will increase the crime and violence in the society. conflicts perspective, which is also from the critical sociology. In according to this theory, society is made of the group that has power, resources to compete each other. They only focus on inequality, and they just showing that upper class and small class. For example, in advertisement, um, mm, they are also show that rich people and their lifestyle, so that people think that people are only rich by having a lot of money in their life. Symbolic interactionism is made through the everyday interaction between people that give us a meaning of some things. Um, for example, a ring, which means is a wedding ring, which means is commitment. We are not wearing that means that ring just normal, but we are wearing that wedding ring because the someone is agree, they made a commitment. And now I'm going to talk about the innovation, discoveries, invention, diffusion, and culture lag. Innovation are the new object which is launched in the society, idea, anything in the culture. Discoveries are not new, but they are inspired from others' theory. Invention are made of mixed theories and convert into new theories. And the diffusion is a particular aspect of thing that affect our own society. For example, Indochina, the border of the China and the India, between them they may that called Indochina. Culture like is a gap between material culture and non-material culture aspects. For example, our grandparents have no idea about the phone and internet, so there is a gap between them, the old generation and the new generation.